XPPen Artist 12 2nd generation. Brand new display tablet. Great design, many cute colors, and new pen technology inside. Oh, and a nice price. So let's look closer to this tablet. Hi, my name is Anna, and the XPPen sent me this tablet and asked me to make a review on it. It came to me in this brown box, with a USB-C cable elegantly attached with a duct tape. The actual box turned out to be pretty cute. While I opened the box, let me say a couple words about the tablet. The XPPen Artist 12 is a display tablet. It means that it's just a screen, which you can poke with a special pen and make some masterpieces during this process. It absolutely needs to be connected to a computer, and on that computer you should also have some special drawing programs like Photoshop or Krita. Inside the box there is a tablet, releasing the display from its plastic prison. The stand doesn't come with this tablet, so I'm using the one I already have. Now removing the protective film, the most satisfying moment. As you can see, it reflects everything, and as soon as I remove it, we see another layer of anti-glare protective film. This one we keep on the display. It diffuses all the strong reflections really nice. It's not magical, so super strong light like the sun from the window will still make it harder to draw, but it does its job pretty well. I especially love that XPPen made this tablet in 4 colors. And they all look very beautiful. If you're into those amazing, aesthetically pleasing workspace setups, this tablet will fit perfectly. The work area of the tablet is 263mm to 148mm, and it has HD display resolution. Now let's open the pen. Do not drop it from height. Yeah, that's the funny joke. Your expectations of me are truly too high, XPPen. The pen feels really light. So light, in fact, that it feels like there is nothing inside. It's also not very thick, and I really love that nice holding experience. But it's all about the personal preferences here. This pen doesn't require any charging, it's battery-free, it works purely on magic of the physics. It has 8192 pressure levels and 60 degrees tilt angle, and the new chip inside, which is the most important change. XPPen presented the new technology, X3 chip, which is inside of this pen. In particular, they've improved the pen's sensibility, the activation point, which means that the pen starts reacting and drawing from the very light touch. It is supposed to make it feel more like the real pen. If you don't like to push hard on the pen, this is a great option for you. Also, this technology is supposed to make the lines more accurate, prevent the glitches. It feels like XPPen are very proud of this X3 chip, and I'm super happy that they are improving their products and trying new technologies. It's really cool. Let's look what else we have here. Smaller box with some goodies like warranty card, quick guide, additional nibs, nib extractor, cleaning cloth, drawing glove. We also have 2 cables included in the box, the USB extension cable and 3-in-1 USB-C connection cable. So let's talk a bit about the connection. You connect USB-C to the tablet, and other 3 connectors you very elegantly plug into your laptop. Or if you have a desktop computer, it's gonna look like more something like this. You can also plug the red power USB cable to the outlet, but you'll need an adapter for that. It doesn't come in the box. You can also connect this tablet using USB-C to USB-C cable to your phone and that computer. And it's much easier connection, but you need to get it separately. It doesn't come in a box. And here is the tricky thing. USB-C cables have different versions. And this tablet requires your phone to have the USB-C 3.1 USB port to support this tablet. I didn't know this detail, so I've asked XPPen to send me the cable. and it's a good quality, and it's quite long, as I see. But turned out that unfortunately all my gadgets are too old for this cable, and as much as I'd like to test the phone connection with this tablet, I can't. So check this detail if you want to use the tablet with your phone. So now I just have this very long cable. Maybe I'll be able to use it one day. Apparently, I need to get a new phone. After plugging everything into everything, I turn on the tablet and download and install drivers from the site. First thing, after installing the driver, I'm calibrating the display and setting the shortcut buttons to my comfortable settings. I usually use just 5 buttons because the lower buttons are harder to reach, and also my brain capacity is too small for that amount of buttons. There are 8 programmable press keys in total, and this is how I've set up my keys. Because this tablet is so budget, it doesn't come with 2 essential things for me: the stand and the pen holder. For a really comfortable work, I would highly recommend you to get them separately. I found these stands available on the XPPen site, but unfortunately I couldn't find any pen holders there, so I just made my own. If you want to know how, I'll show you in the very end of the video. So let's move to the testing. To test the tablet properly, I've been using it for a couple of weeks as my main tablet in my usual workflow. And I've made several artworks during this time, including this one you see. I'm humanizing this albino bat. This is actually a Draw This in Your Style challenge, so feel free to draw this albino bat girl in your style and tag me. I'll be happy to see your results. More information will be under the video. So, my idea here is, if I can switch from my previous tablet to the new one without any discomfort, it means the tablet is great. Because although specifications and fancy technologies is a great thing, but for me it all comes down to the simple, everyday drawing experience. If I can draw on it and I don't get any on the edge moments during this process, especially when I'm stressed, it's a good tablet. And here that transition from my old tablet to XPPen display went without me even noticing. It took me a couple days though to get used to the new pen weight and thickness, but this is because as a digital artist you usually work with the same stylus for several years, and you absolutely getting used to it, to the tiniest, smallest detail. It becomes just part of your hand. But after a couple days, I've stopped noticing any difference. As for the particular experience, what I especially loved in the tablet is the display. I absolutely love the screen quality XPPen displays have. This is the second XPPen tablet I review, and again, I'm very pleased with the color representation and how sharp and clear all the details look. I also love the design of the tablet. It looks and feels like a great quality product. It's quite flat and feels solid. The plastic is nice, it doesn't feel cheap at all. And the buttons are really nice. First of all, I'm super happy that there are buttons there, that they exist on this tablet, and there are many of them. They feel really soft but have that satisfying clickiness. I absolutely love using shortcut buttons on the tablet. They save so much time, that is why it is a great plus. There are plenty of them here. As for the pen, I love that it's not super thick. It's much closer to the usual pen. It's also actually very responsive. I've tweaked the sensitivity curve though, just a little, to fit my usual pressure behavior more, or something like this. Fortunately, everything is customizable. The only thing that's been a disadvantage for me here is the absence of the pen holder. It's a totally sad moment for me. I know I might be the only one complaining about it, but it dramatically increases the chance of accidentally putting my pen into a cup of tea, like a brush, because it's a reflex already. I need to poke my pen into something to make it stand when I'm not drawing, and if I just put a pen on a table, I can easily just lose it somewhere in my mess. which I call my working table. But overall, I had a really great experience drawing on this tablet. You can participate in Draw This in Your Style challenge by recreating this albino Batgirl in your style to have some fun and also get a chance to win one of the XPPen tablets. Pen Display Artist 12 2nd generation from this review, Deco Fun large size, or Deco Mini 7. Good luck! So, is it a good product? Yes. I love the tablet, it's great. The price is really nice and it feels like a high quality thing. If you are looking at this tablet as your first display tablet, I would highly recommend you to get a stand for it. It's gonna save your neck, because otherwise you'll have to look down a lot, not healthy. And also don't raise the stand too high or it's gonna hurt your hand. I'm starting to think that the drawing might be a very traumatizing process and art is this very risky profession. But other than that, you'll be fine, except for your spine. And I think you're gonna love it, the tablet in general. I've spent quite some time with it and I'm extremely happy. I've been testing it for 2 weeks, non-stop. I've been doing commissions on it, I've been doing other artworks on it. As you've seen, I've been doing tutorials, poses, references and stuff. Everything's been great. So hope this review will be helpful. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye! Bonus! And here is how I've created my little universal pen holder. Because I couldn't find any proper pen holder in the local stores or the internet with a fast delivery and cheap price, I went to a local craft store, bought a brick of a polymer clay for $4. It is soft and it allows you to make any form you like. I've divided the block into 2 parts, a big one for body and another smaller one for details. Made a ball from a big piece and then turned it into the donut, using a pen with the same size as drawing pen for the tablet, because I didn't want to get polymer clay on the actual pen. I've also made 2 little ears and attached them to the donut. I wanted to make it look like a little strawberry, so I've vandalized my fake plant and put the leaves on the head of the strawberry donut cat. Then made and attached the little tail. Added some strawberry seeds pattern with a pencil. Now to make the strawberry cat hard and usable, I need to bake it. I've removed the plastic leaves so they wouldn't melt and sent the cat in the oven. In 30 minutes, it was ready. I've left it to cool and glued the fake leaves to the cat head. Then I drew a face with a permanent marker, as I totally forgot to buy any acrylic paint for this project. To add some details to the ears and to draw seeds, I've used the nail polish. Again, no acrylic paint. It worked out just fine, to be honest. Not perfect, that's for sure, but for a project with no actual plan, well, I think it looks great. And here you have your universal cheap pen holder. If you don't want to spend too much time on it, you can just make it look like a donut and that's all. The cat moment is very adjustable. And could I just use the pen holder from any other tablets I have? Yes. Would it be as fun as this? Absolutely no.